Hello everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to the Gems of War Guild Wars Week 36, Day 1. It is a brown day. If you're wondering why we skipped 2 weeks, that was mainly because we were away for those 2 weeks and I didn't have a connection able to do the streams and everything like that. So instead I just upped the weekage by 2 weeks. Even though this is the 34th week we're covering it, it is technically the 36th week of Guild Wars, so we're just calling it 34. I mean, 36. Anyways, not that relevant what the number is, but let's get into things. So we're back with Guild Wars. It is a brown day. I actually got destroyed pretty badly on one of the brown day battles. Queen Mab ended up doing it out of all the things, surprisingly. But as long as we can get the drains going pretty quickly, we're good to go. Once we start getting the Famine into Corvash combo, we have enough control. What's kind of interesting is he's also using a Gorgoltha Corvash, so hopefully that doesn't get operational before we do. It would also be nice if I could eventually get High Forge maxed out. One thing I could do is open up event keys right now and hope we get enough, though I do not want to waste my resources, so I am not going to do that, unfortunately. But yeah, I do really need a Mythic High Forge. It's not that big a difference, but that little bit of extra stats is very nice. Every single extra bit that you can get within Guild Wars is always nice to have. But anyways, I think he only gets like 2 additional damage. It's not that big a deal. Well, we got some of it stunned. Actually, everything that he'll hit is already stunned. I might as well just throw ourselves some mana generation. Need to try getting a Corvash or a Famine before he gets something up. And it looks like we are getting very close to that. Just one more Gorgoltha, and yep, we won the battle. It's already over. So that was easy. Now we just need to actually win and make sure he does as minimal damage to us as possible. Skull, I can just let him take because, you know what? We have stunned him, so we can take full damage, but I believe I'm just going to take it. It's going to be reduced by such a high amount that it's not really going to matter if he hits us with it. So yeah, we'll just let him hit us with it. We also don't need the blue, so might as well just let him. So we'll stun those 2. We'll go restun the other 2 with a Corvash most likely. I don't need a Famine yet. That's not going to be able to kill anything. So we'll just do that, start getting ourselves some mana generation, and be on our way from there. Also, hello everyone! Hello Questor, hello Strawn, hello Bridget, hello Nautical, hello Derek, and hello Carol. Hope you all have been having a very, very nice week so far. Let's see. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, teams you want me to do, or anything of the such, feel free to leave them in chat. We're just going to be starting off with the normal of the Guild Wars and everything like that, and then we'll be moving to dungeons, and then just kind of chilling and messing around with the last little bit of time. What do we throw Famine at? This is actually the first time I've seen this guy in Guild Wars. He's not really that big of a threat. I kind of want to kill him, though, just to get rid of him. I'm pretty sure Shugra is bigger, though. And given that this guy has a bigger mana pool, I think I'm going for the Shugra here. So that kills that out. We're just going to go and get ourselves a little bit more mana there. Could throw again, though Corvash will double kill automatically, so I think we just go for the Corvash. And yep, good to go. He just pokes us. We go for Corvash, and now we just need to poke out down the last little bit of him. Oh, wait, there is one big problem here. If I do that, he's going to get a really big hit in. So how do I do this? I guess we go try getting our mana up right now. I need a Famine cast so he doesn't get to do anything. That needs to go down right now. There we go. Good. And now we just throw Famine at him, and that should be enough damage. I need to double check, though. 19, 38. 38 plus 28. What is that? That is 66. That is a few damage short. Luckily, we could just High Forge to kill that, and then Corvash. So I guess that's the game plan. So we throw that down. High Forge kills it, and then we Corvash kill it. And that would be the match. Actually, you know what? Maybe I should Corvash first. Because he might revive, just in case. Okay, he doesn't, and that's match. And just for the mana, we go for Gorgoltha instead. Just so we get a little bit more points from the extra mana generation, and we're good to go. Always got to get that extra little bit of mana generation, and I'm pretty sure it doesn't make that big a difference, but hey, any little bit helps. Hello, Mato. Hello, Marco. Hello, Sacred Game Well Played. Let's see. King Mikhail, Salvini Moore, Ragna-Behemoth, and Behemoth. Sure, we'll go try it with the Urska banner after this. Need to go through... Oh, wait, is that actually a brown Guild War day? Let me see. King Mikhail, Salvini Moore, Rag, Behemoth. I haven't actually tested it yet, so I don't want to run it on this particular Guild War day. But it has all the components in there. I'd probably put Ragna-Behemoth a little bit higher up, probably in front of the Salvini Moore. I'd really want to get the mana generation on it going very quickly, just so we can get... he's basically one of the main mana generators. You'll get a little bit from everything else that casts as well, but he's the one that's going to be getting it into everything. So, well, I guess you could just set the banner to red, and you would get that from the Urska banner. But yeah, it seems pretty decent. One of the main reasons why I run this particular team that I'm running right now is just to keep disabling them. We need to make sure every single battle, or at least with this team, the whole premise is we let them, we cause them to do as little damage as possible so that we get as much score as possible from the ratio. Because as long as we have a much larger ratio, then the amount of damage they do will be fine. We still want to win quickly, but just going for disabling spam is generally what I'm aiming for when doing this. That's also a similar format that I do for, I believe, Blue Day? Yeah, Blue Day, because on Blue Day I run Merline plus Corvash, and it runs basically the same general premise of what we're running right now. Okay, anyways, let's go take our yellow. Need to go get a Gorgulfa going as soon as we possibly can, just to go feed into everything else, and then get the Famine, and then pretty much be good to go. Also, why on earth is he using a Last Lot Great Maw? I don't know if I've ever seen him used in Last Lot. Never use him in Last Lot. Okay, we have two options here. Gorgulfa and hope it hits enough, or take the Skull. I think we just Gorgulfa. The chance of it not hitting 8 is pretty small. There we go. Oh, we didn't get an extra turn off of it, though. But he hits almost nothing. High Forge, don't even think we really need, but I guess we throw him, because why not? Or do I? Yeah, there's no point in not doing it, so we'll throw that down. Get a little bit of damage. If nothing else, we get the stun as well. I need to make sure he's stunned when we kill him, or else he gets a 100% chance to revive. So that will be helpful. I want to save the Corvash because I do need to make sure he stays stunned when we kill him. Actually, so much so. Do we have enough damage to kill him now? 4, 8, 27, 54, 82. That is not enough, but anything we cast afterwards will be enough. So I guess we... Oh no, I can't Corvash now, or else that will take away my damage. Do I wait or do it now? I think I do it now and just hope he stays stunned. Okay, good, he stays stunned. And now we just Corvash him. Now the only thing that could possibly go wrong is he Great Mauls us, so that is very unlikely, given that he's blocked by a war. Let's see. Do we blue and go Surge, or do we take brown and have the guaranteed next turn? I think we go for the guarantee next turn. The chance of him getting that all the way up is very, very slim. So we'll do that. And we get the Surge too. So we even have Corvash to throw now, which I believe is enough damage. Yes, by 1. Or actually by 2, because 27 would have been enough as well. And we just throw the Gorgulfa, and yeah, that's pretty much match. No, just stop getting free skulls. Okay, now we just kill it with whatever. I guess yellow into a purple. High Forge isn't enough to kill, otherwise we would go for it. Actually, how much damage is that? 36. Yeah, that is nowhere near enough. We'll just move that over, I guess. And do we go Gorgulfa, or do we go for the High Forge? Let's see. Well, would Famine be enough damage? Yes, it would. So let's throw that first. And we do indeed get it, and that'll be match. 7... You know, I said it was. I didn't even double check, though, if it would be. Let's see, 14... No, it actually isn't. It is 1 damage off. Well, then. Well, I guess we still throw. It doesn't really matter. There we go. 1 HP. And then we just High Forge. See, if we had an upgraded High Forge, he'd be dead right now. If he was mythicked, that he would already be dead. The AI cheats. The AI doesn't cheat. I don't think it does. Though it was pretty funny. It was off camera, but last night when I was kind of just chilling, doing a couple battles, the AI got a triple skull off the top. So it got a triple skull into a triple skull into a triple skull into a straight line, all from the sky in a row, simultaneously. It just randomly took a 3-pair. That 3-pair got replaced with 3 skulls, then another 3 skulls, then another 3 skulls. It was really funny. Anyways, into the next battle. I didn't end up losing the battle at all, though. I think I had Gorgulfa first slot, so it was kind of laughable that it even got that. But it did happen. What do we do here? I need to get Gorgulfa. That is like the most useless thing to get first on this team, is getting the High Forge. Unless we specifically need to stun out the back, which is very rare that we'd ever actually have to do that. But we'll go move that. Get the extra turn. I didn't even notice that was an extra turn. We'll take that one. That one I did notice is an extra turn. And then we just go into a High Forge Gorgulfa. We could even throw it now. Is there a red he can take? No. So I'm going to throw this first. We'll do that. And then we Gorgulfa. The main concern here is him doing a Ragna-Behemoth out of nowhere, which he doesn't do, so we're fine. Oh, I guess that's a slight concern now, too, that he has that. But, oh well, we'll move that down. I cannot reach him with a Corvash, so we need a Gorgulfa and hope we get enough mana for that somehow. which we won't because there's not enough green. Come on, Cascade Green. There we go. Well, Cascade something for him. And perfect. Now we can just throw Famine in. I think we just won. What do we go for? What is the biggest threat? Well, first, don't forget to take those browns. I want to take out the Corvash. But this is also very annoying, given that it only has a 9 mana cost. So I think we go for this guy. And then we worry about Corvash. He's right up front, so it should be pretty easy. We have a Corvash of our own, so it shouldn't be that big a deal. I'm not even sure if that's enough damage, but it should be. Not even going to bother counting it, because we could just pick it off with whatever afterwards, even if it wasn't enough. Okay, so now we have this guy here. We just throw High Forge for damage, get ready on the Corvash, and we should be good to go. I might even wait a turn. Yeah, I'll wait a turn. So we'll throw a Gorgotha. Oh, I gave him mana, but we have Famine now. As long as he doesn't get full mana right here, which he doesn't. And I guess we Famine kill something, or at least lower it enough. So we'll throw that on him. It won't kill, but we have the follow-up to kill him with. And that should be enough damage. Exactly enough, 28. And that should be good to go. And now we just Gorgotha into anything. Preferably Corvash. Come on, Corvash, we need your mana. How much damage is that? 40 plus its base attack. That is 88 damage. That's not too bad. That's going to lower our score by a little bit, but not much I can do about that. My score! The precious score! And that's 36 damage, so down. There we go. Also, hello, War and Barang. Welcome. Okay, what do we have? 2 more. We have the Yaga's Hut, Silent One, Baba Yaga, and a Merline. That is a lot of silence. He's running with 3 silence and something that deals triple damage to silenced. Maybe I should go bring out, say good game, well played Steam. No, actually that one only has 1 immune on it. Let me see. So if there was a time... No, I think I need the Mana Drain. Let me see. How many Imperviouses does that have? I believe it's only 1, because you have Behemoth, and that's it. Behemoth, yeah, I don't think we can run that against this. Though I do want to set it up, because we're going to be testing it in PvP regardless afterwards. Ragnagord. And King Mikhail. And King M. And what was the other one? Also, New Kingdom on the 19th. Or at least they're hoping to get it off on the 19th. Not this Friday, but the following Friday. They were trying to get the New Kingdom released, so it should be... pretty interesting. There is a lot of really good troops coming in. Let me see. This should only have 1 that is immune to silence, so never mind. Yeah, we can't use that then. Though the one I'm about to use has 0, but we have the mana drains enough that it shouldn't be a threat. Where did my brown team go? Where'd you go? Guild War Brown. There it is. Yeah, we don't have any immune to silence, but we have, ideally, Gorgotha into Corvash, and then once we get that, we should be good to go. We might get Baba Yaga or Merlined once, but as long as it doesn't hit both Corvash and Famine, we should be fine. If it hits just one and the other... Well, actually, never mind. Baba Yaga can't even do that, but if Merline happens to do that, then we might be in a little bit of trouble. I don't believe Fortitude has immune to silence either. Nope, it has immune to several things. None of them are silenced, though. Stun, Poison, Disease, Deathmark, and Devour. None of the ones we actually need, but hopefully it should be fine. I've never actually seen this full silence team before. Kind of interesting. There aren't really that many good silence options in the game right now. It would be really cool if they do expand upon that. I really wish Silent One was more viable. It used to be so viable in the past. These days, it has kind of fallen off. I think the biggest issue with it is the fact that its final trait isn't 3 times skull damage to silence. He, at one point, was the highest attack value in the game. But then, once traits came in and a few other things, like higher stats, he wasn't for whatever reason. But for the longest time, Silent One had the highest possible attack out of anything. Now it's still above average, but it's definitely not considered one of the higher skull damagers anymore. Okay, what do we even go for here? Well, we need to make sure whatever he does, he doesn't go crazy. That's going to be the quickest thing to kill us, is him just silencing us one after another. I need to try taking this so he takes his skull in a way that's not productive. So I'm going to do that. So he just does that. Okay. So now we need to get the rest of our mana. And I guess we just take another brown for that. Don't think we have any kind of creative drop we can do. We just take it and then go straight into a Gorgotha and see what we can do from there. So throw the Gorgotha. And do we have any other drops? Doesn't look like it. Oh yes, we have the red into a purple, into a nothing. But we have High Forge. We can take the rest of our mana. That also gives us Corvash if it surges. Perfect. And we should be good to go from here. We'll be able to Corvash that. I need one more mana on this. Do I go for the explosion? This better not give Silent One 1 mana. Okay, do I risk it or do I not risk it? I risk it. Go. Come on, luck. Okay, good. We actually turned it. That's fine. And move everything away. Okay, we're safe now. So we just throw the Famine. I guess we throw it on Silent One, just so it doesn't be annoying. Is that all the extra turns? I believe that is all the extra turns, so have a Famine. And yeah, we should be safe for now. Throw the High Forge for damage. Get a Gorgolfa in there for mana. Just move that real quick because we can. Oh, I probably should have threw Corvash first there. Oh, a triple. Oh, wait, never mind. We're not silenced. Never mind. He only gets triple if it's silenced. What do we do? A brown into a red. No. Yeah, I needed to have thrown this Corvash earlier. Oh, it's a free skull. I'll take that. And now we just need to get one more Corvash. Oh, wait, that's not enough damage, is it? Well, luckily we got an extra turn there, so we'll just do that. We have a Famine. I'd rather just take a skull at this point, though. Which we do not have. Which we still do not have. Do I just waste a Famine on him? Corvash is 1 damage short. That awkward moment when you don't get that extra magic from your Guild Sentinel thing. That would be enough to kill it right now if we had it. But I guess we just play it safe and overkill it. Because we still have Corvash to hit both of them. So we'll do that. It's already stunned, so had no chance of reviving. We'll just take the skull because we can. And now we have the Corvash to get rid of that. And now as long as we get up another Corvash or something, we won't have any problems here. And there we go, we already won. We'll just throw the High Forge into Corvash into win. And there we go. And I guess we'll just take that. And down it goes. You won with Silent One team, actually, with the Behemoth team. Silent One is actually really good in Guild Wars if your enemy team has no immune to silence. It's a little slow, but you take very, very, very minimal damage. And you'll easily be able to get a lot of points just from doing a lot more damage than your enemy. Because if they're constantly silenced the entire time and you have, let's say it was a yellow day, and you have Gorgolfa up front, they can do almost nothing to you whatsoever if you have a Gorgolfa plus Silent One combo. Because you have 75% skull reduction, and they can't cast, so they have no possible option for to be able to counter you with. Speaking of that, this team is so ridiculously annoying. Luckily, he's using a Goblin King version, which is a lot worse, but still, this team is very, 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 very annoying when it gets going. I think I've lost more to this team than any other team that has ever existed in Guild Wars. Not this particular team, but the Nobin Brothers, Princess Fizzbang, Grapple Pot, and Goblin Rocket combo, and other similar variants. It's not as annoying with the Goblin King, but still. Once that gets going, it is very, very, very strong, the triple combo there. Anyways, hopefully that doesn't get going. As long as we get a solid Corvash, that gets rid of most of his mana generation due to how he has his team set up. So from there, we should be safe, kind of. Well, so much reds. Unfortunately, I don't really need red. I need browns and I need yellows, or blues. Any of all that. I guess we take a skull, because why not? I could take some mana, but the only thing that's going towards right now is a High Forge. And purple we have no point for, so I guess we could try for an extra turn off it. We don't need the mana, though. So a skull into a skull. I could take that yellow. Unfortunately, that gives them a 5 times red, so probably not the best of ideas. I could take the red and try for a yellow drop. That would be slightly better. And I believe that is what I go for. So we'll do that. And we don't get it, unfortunately. And he steals my yellow on top of that. This is not looking good already. This is our final battle, too. Of course, we'd get the worst battle on the final one. Very bad starting board. And almost nothing to do on it. I guess we take the brown and try for a skull. Well, that's not what I meant, but sure. Him taking a skull is actually somewhat useful for us, because that means he's not doing something more productive. And now we can just Gorgolfa and start throwing into things. I think I Gorgolfa first, because I need the mana so badly right now to get a stun off, or drain off, I mean. Now we take a brown into another one. I don't believe we have a drop. I could try for one, though. That could give him an extra turn on green, but that doesn't give him mana generation, so it should be fine. That does, though. Okay, good. He didn't get an explosion. So we should be safe from here. Oh, I need Famine, like, right now. Come on, Lucky Famine. No, that is not full mana. But one single green can do it. I guess we take a green, blue. That gives us Corvash, that gives us Famine. And if we get double green, we'll get an extra turn. That is not double green. That isn't even a single green. But we'll take the brown, and I think we're safe now. So we take a Famine. I guess we throw this on Grapple Pot. I don't know if Goblin King's actually going to get up or not. Is that an issue? I don't think that's too big an issue. So we'll go and most likely throw this on Grapple Pod, I believe. Because we can't aim at her. She's not stunned. She would definitely be what I'd go for if we could. But we'll throw that down. Get the famine going. Now we throw the High Forge. We don't have any other drop. And that we just keep for now. Where do we throw it? I guess we throw it. There's plenty of blues on the board. I don't want to waste them. So we'll go throw the explosion. We did not get a skull poke, but I think I might just go for one. Oh no, he got the explosion. He's going crazy again. Oh no, it's starting. Not this again. Oh no. Oh no. Well, that's normally what that does. So yeah, unfortunate. Well, at least we have a point for the High Forge now. He can go summon. But we just did really bad there. Not much we could have done. We'll go for GG. I know, right? Yep, that's pretty much what Goblin team does. Well, we'll go for a blue. I guess we Corvash him. Do we go for a Skull Poke first, though? He's stunned, so it's a guaranteed chance we hit. We can't drop into any. So I guess we just take it. We have two different options. I guess we take it for green because we can. We'll do it that way. He'll poke us back, which isn't too big a deal, though if it does it one more time, that's actually going to be bad, because we need him to cast at least one more time. I could try for a skull here. I believe it would be safer not doing that, though. Oh, never mind, it would be the same chance either or, so let me take this one, so at least we get a skull chance here, if nothing else. Good, he does not get a skull. We'll take the yellow, and we have our Corvash. Ooh! There's one issue here, though, and I don't believe I can stop it with a Cascade. If I Corvash now, Corvash dies. I think I have to let that happen. Oh, if there was a 3 times right here, if we had a peasant to move that down, we would get so much value. We'd get the red extra turn, we'd get the skull, we'd get the green, and we have those cascade chances there. Oh, and we'd get that green. Unfortunately, we can't do that, or at least I don't think we can. We can take this red down, but that's not a guaranteed extra turn chance anywheres. Like, if there was a blue right there to take that down, that'd be so perfect. Unfortunately, there is not. Get the red below the skulls. That isn't an extra turn, though, is it? It gives us a lot, but it's not an extra turn. Where's an extra turn at? It gives us chances for extra turns, but it's not a guaranteed extra turn. Is it? I don't think it is. I'm pretty sure it's not. We get a 3-pair skull, a 3-pair green, a 3-pair green, and a 4-time skull chance. And that's it. Peasant and balance. Don't cheat with him. But yeah, this isn't a guaranteed extra turn, is it? Am I missing something? If it was guaranteed, I'd definitely go for it, but it's not. It gives us a lot of stuff, like a famine, full mana. Well, you know what? Maybe we do go for it. The problem is, what if it explodes, is my only concern here. And we don't get the extra turn. Yeah, we have to. I'm not going for it. There we go. So we'll go and, well, now we could go for that move. Unfortunately, it's not as valuable as before. Actually, we give him a 4 times purple if we do it now as well, which would not be good. Let's see. Is it worth taking now? Actually, I think it's even worse. We would get full famine, but I don't think it's worth him getting an extra turn purple. I also don't really need the skull, but I don't want him hitting us with the skull either. So I do want that mana. I might just go for it. He definitely gets a 4 times purple though, but it stops him from taking the skull. Oh, never mind. Oh yeah, never mind. Well, kind of. Not really. Okay. Well, that happens. At least we still have the famine. I think we still win. It's just a really bad win. Okay. We need to get red mana. Any way we could possibly get red mana would be great. Also, you are so useless. Deal damage to an enemy. Reduce their magic by 5. Deal triple if they're a giant. Well, I guess you're good against giants. Unfortunately, those are goblins and not giants. It might be a giant goblin, but it is not a giant. What do we do here? I need red. I need red so badly. So we'll take the yellow. Here we go, we got red. Oh, if we could get a green drop, that'd be nice. I don't actually need the green mana at the moment, but for him not to get it would be nice. Okay, good. At least that green wasn't one lower, giving it to him. Well, now we have to throw famine. It is stunned at the moment, so we can go and try killing it. So have a poke. There we go. And yeah, should be good. We get one more poke. We didn't just do that into a skull. Oh yeah, he has 10% this week too. Wait, why does he have 10%? Wait. Oh yeah, all dwarves. He's a dwarf. I thought he was a giant for whatever reason. All dwarves and all mechs have 10% this week. Okay, well, we take a brown, surge it. I really need red, but anything that can kill that is sufficient. Nice extra turn out of nowhere. I guess we... Ooh, that red looks so nice. Hopefully he tries blocking it and takes it himself. So we'll throw that, get a poke. Thank you, that's exactly what I needed you to do. It gives him an extra turn. Oh, no, it doesn't even do that. Perfect. Now all we need to do is get a high forge to hit him, as well as kill that, obviously. I also need to try getting a famine up quickly so he doesn't get the summon. Unfortunately, I believe he will. Because I don't have any way to outpace him due to the fact that that thing is blocking me. Even if he wasn't blocking me, I have a mana disadvantage because he has such a lower mana pool that he needs to fill. Well, we can take red into red, so at least we got that. Unfortunately, if I take this one, he's going to be able to get a green, so I have to take it that way. Oh, never mind. They both give him a green, regardless of which way I take it. Fail. But at least we get a double poke. He has so much HP. Okay, he didn't summon. I think I wait because of that. Yeah, let's wait. We'll take the yellow, get the brown. He does that. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Out of all the things for you to get. Because that can actually kill us if he gets lucky enough. Well, move that, move that. There we go, we got famine. Never mind, he won't kill us. At this point, it will just be some kind of random luck that will kill us. So we'll go throw that down. Oh, we got triple damage now, which is nice. They both have basically no armor. Do we throw this, or do we hold it? I think we hold it. He's just blocking everything if I try casting him. I'd rather use the bigger hits. And famine we just hold for when we actually need it. So we'll throw that poke. We kill it with the triple damage off this. That's actually 100 and something damage. Wow. I might as well go throw this at Goblin King. There we go. And we kill it out with this. And then we famine you. And that should be match if she gains enough mana. You need to actually gain mana, though. With no mana, that will not kill you. Well, game plan is, I guess, get blues. That is not getting blues. That is also not getting blues. Well, I guess we could take that there. We're going to move that down. Do we take a brown? If it surges, that'd be great. 7, 14... No, we don't have enough to famine kill it. Oh, I could take a red and then just high forge. We'll do that. Take the skull. And now we can throw anything at it. Well, that was a horrifically bad battle. But we won, and that's the main thing that matters. I think that's 8,200. I mean, 9,200. Oh, that'd be bad if that was 8,200. But, oh no, even lower. Wow. Yeah, we did really bad on that final one then. 9,085. Well, at least it's over 9,000. But still, that was pretty bad. But yeah, there we go. We've beaten the goblins. Yeah, that is definitely one of the most annoying teams once it gets going. 4 times goblins used to be really, really bad way back in the day. And Fizzbang has made it bad again. In a good way. In a bad good way. Freeze counters it really heavily, but you normally don't have a good freeze option. I believe the only good freeze option is Ice Golem for Brown Day, if I'm not mistaken. And normally it's not worth putting it in a team, because the only thing he really does is freeze. He gains some life, which isn't that important. He freezes everything, which is the main thing, and he explodes. That's it. And you have to specifically target it at blues, too, to actually get the freezes. So, not really that much worth using. He gets off Skull Pokes, too. He's mainly just used as a first slot. It's much better just going Corvash, though, if you have it. For 2 extra mana costs, you get a double mana drain, and you get them all stunned. But he's basically the only really good brown freeze option. Anyways, let me go do the team that was mentioned earlier. I want to go test this to see if we were to run it in Guild War Day. What is my New Year's resolution? I don't even know what my New Year's resolution is. I was asking that on the previous video at the end, but we didn't really have enough time. But yeah, what did you guys do as your New Year's resolutions? I don't really have one. I do not really have one. Other than just, like, you know, the generic ones that basically everyone has, like losing weight and stuff like that. I have gained way too much weight over the holidays. Well, we'll go move that down. Take the brown. Take the red. What do we need to do here? King Mikhail. It feels weird having both the line, the column, and the row destroy. Because it gives us every option to try to extra turn off of. So we'll go for it here. Ah, we missed, but we still got some of the other mana. It's entangled, so I don't need to worry about its thing. How much damage is this? If it's enraged plus 6, it's 26. I would need it to hit 11 skulls. That is not happening. But what we can do is try for a double extra turn right here. And we actually got it. Nice. And then we just go right into Behemoth. Get the explosion off. And oh wow, this actually did work pretty well. We'll need to try it a couple times. What is this thing enrage off of? Browns? Yeah, brown. I almost never use King Mikhail. It's basically like Sylvanie Mora. It's basically the opposite of Sylvanie Mora. Everything that Sylvanie Mora does, it does the opposite of pretty much. Let's see. Though I do personally find Sylvanie Mora to be more useful than him. Okay. That's enough damage, right? Yeah, if we hit enough skulls it is. And down it goes. Wrong banner? What banner did I set for it? I didn't even notice what banner I was using. I don't even think I changed my banner. Oh yeah, I'm using brown yellow. Oops, that is definitely the wrong banner. I believe you said the Urska banner earlier? Yes, that would make sense. Oh yeah, I didn't even have +1 red. That would kind of help. But yeah, +2 brown, +1 red, -1 purple. That would definitely be quite helpful, given that we don't use purple. By the way, if you want to lose weight, you need to cut out sugars out of your diet. Not fatty foods. Sugar stores fat. Okay, interesting. That would explain it, because I eat a lot of sugary things. Actually, I literally just had sugar cookies the other day. Pure sugar, with more sugar on top. Baked with sugar. Let's see. Okay, well, we'll go just do that off the top. And brown surge doesn't go into him. I need red very badly. I guess we just take the skull. Still no reds. Can't even take my other mana there. I could try for a double red off the top. Oh, I got a brown at least. So that gives us enrage. We'll take the other brown, get that up. Throw King Mikhail, hopefully get full mana. We cannot drop red into red. If we had an explosion, we could. Do I waste the enrage? Well, regardless, I waste the enrage. So let me just do that. Oh, never mind. I was going to do that all the way at the top. I can't. I was going to try doing that on, like, the top row. Well, we have to hit at least a 2x2. Or 2 by infinite. 2 by 8, I guess it is. Let's see. Yeah, there isn't really anything to go for. We hit 5 reds here, but it only gives us 70% of that mana. I believe it does. Yeah, only 70%, so we're 1 short. If only there was another red there. Actually, even then, I don't know if that actually would have went up enough. I'll take that. Struggle of not having a Ragna-Behemoth up. Like, the most important thing for us to have up, and we don't even have it up yet. Okay, we'll go throw that down. There we go. Finally, we got Ragna-Behemoth, so now we can win. So let's go throw that down, get our blue explosion, get a Behemoth, get everything else, throw a skull, get a Behemoth in there because there's a nice checkered pattern there. He actually works really nice on checker patterns. Him and Merilith. If you have a board that has a lot of this, like, diagonal stuff, where it's all diagonal like this, Behemoth is really, or anything that has a remove gems from the board is really good on these kind of boards. Unfortunately, the board isn't always in that format. But that's the best time normally to cast a destroy X amount of gems ability. What do we do here? He's going to get a summon, and I don't believe there's a single way to stop it. That's one of the main reasons why I didn't really want to use a team like this in Guild Wars today, or possibly ever. It's not a bad team. It's just I don't really feel like it would be Guild War savvy. Oh, of course he would get the best tank in the game for first slots. Oh no, I just personally don't feel like it's really... I love having disables for Guild Wars, and not having them to get rid of something important like that can be a little bit annoying sometimes. Okay, we'll throw the greens there. Especially if that was like a famine or something. I'll throw a Behemoth. Try getting extra turn over here. Nope, doesn't get the purples out the way. We'll just go for an explosion again. Actually, I don't even need an explosion. I can just throw this in it. And get rid of the skull just so he doesn't take it. I need that to live. We don't have a summon on this team. So if this was a Guild Wars, we'd need to make sure he doesn't die. And try for an extra turn here. We did not get it. And he gets the kill. No! Well, I guess we could have tried entangling him. He doesn't have the immunity. Never mind, he wouldn't have the immunity to begin with. But, yeah, he has, like, no traits. Oh, actually, he isn't even that tanky then, because he doesn't have the final trait. But we'll go throw this down into anything in this match. There we go, perfect. And down it goes. Hello, Vangor! Vangor's in the house. Welcome. What is the most effective way to use Ranger and distribute its damage? Well, you normally just throw it at the biggest threat whenever using Ranger. As far as the damage getting distributed, there really isn't any way to manipulate that. It just does it randomly. It does a X amount of rolls per troop every single time that it goes through. There really isn't any way to change that unless you specifically get a kill out of the poke. Normally, I just keep throwing Ranger on whatever the strongest thing is on the enemy team is. So in this case, it'd be Corvash. In this team, it would be Guard's Avatar. In this team, it would be probably the Dragon Soul due to mana generation. Though it could also be the Famine. But yeah, that's basically the only thing you'd really use it for. Earlier on in the game, the biggest threat on the opposing team would most likely be a Dragon Soul or Rock Spirit, anything with a ridiculously high boost ratio, or anything that's really low, like someone who has a good troop that isn't leveled that high. Those would also be pretty good targets to go for with a Ranger. Did you see your question? No, I did not. Let me go answer it. In your videos, you say only to spend glory on the packs in the store. Yes, that is the case. But you can farm for everything in those packs. The only way to farm for legendaries and higher is cards is glory. That is true. The main reason why I say only to do the glory for glory packs is it saves you a lot of time. You are correct in that the glory keys are the ways to get things like legend and mythics and such through those drop rates, but you normally get enough of them from gem keys, so you don't really need to worry about it too much, and just from gems in general. The main reason for throwing all of it into the glory packs, or at least initially, you don't always have to throw it into glory packs, but at least initially when you're starting off, the main reason is just so you don't have to farm arcanes. It takes a very, 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 very long time to farm up arcanes and such. So much so that they actually charge $35 for this. But it is very highly advised, particularly when it's a 400 glory pack, to stock up on arcanes for 200 glory each whenever it's a epic pack. You just get so many arcane trait stones, and doing this for several months would give you basically as many of every arcane trait stone as you would ever need. And the amount of time you would have to go out of your way to actually farm these is very, very high relative to just throwing glory at it. But yeah, you are correct. You can throw glory keys just to go and try getting better, higher rarity troops. You do have to keep in mind, you still do get glory keys from this as well. You get glory keys, gold, stuff like that. It is a pretty small amount of glory keys. When doing a 400 pack, you're only getting 2 glory keys, which is 40 glory compared to just spending it for 20 keys. You're basically getting 10 times as many keys when doing it for actually opening up the keys. But I don't know, personally I feel like it's better just going for the arcane trait stone just to save time. But yeah, you are correct in that glory keys would be a way to get some of the higher rarity stuff. Glory keys in general I normally save for when new kingdoms come out, as it's a really nice key to try to get all of the newer commons, rares, and all that kind of stuff. Later, eventually, it'll be event keys for that. They did mention that they are planning on changing event keys to drop every rarity. So, for example, when a new kingdom comes in, it'll be, you can basically get everything from the new kingdom off of just event keys when the event switches over. As it currently stands, when the next kingdom comes, you're only going to be able to get ultra rares and higher. It's why a lot of late game people save like thousands upon thousands of gold and glory keys, because you'll need them to get all the commons and rares you need from the new kingdom, because you can only get ultra rare plus from the event keys as they're currently set up. So was there any other questions that I might have missed? If so, definitely leave them in chat and I will get to them. Also, hello Bashen and Zach, welcome, welcome. And Airborne, I don't think I said hi. And Nando, welcome as well. Let's see. Let's see. Gorgotha, Azura, Strizic, and Prismatic Orb, insane team beating everything in dungeons really quickly. What's the really quick troop for it, though? Strizik. I'm trying to think of what a Strizik... Oh, yeah, I know what that is. Normally, if you want to do really quick battles, you want to do it with a Empower troop. Generally, doing it with anything other than Empowered is not necessarily slow, but slower than the best that you could possibly do. Normally, for quick battles, you want to win within about, I think it's 15 to 20 seconds for a battle. Dungeons do take a little bit longer. I think dungeons take about 30 seconds each, a little bit higher sometimes. But for a normal battle, you want to be winning in about 15 to 20 seconds if you're doing challenge or explore. Anything slower than that normally isn't worth using for challenge or explorers. Let's see. Oh, you quit Gems of War. Oh, no. And as such, you won't be here for your streams anymore. I, however, will not unsub from your channel. Well, thank you for that, Vanguard. But hope you have fun with whatever else you ended up playing. Let's see. When you are powering up your Guardians, it says the next level is at 10,000. Is that the Guardians? Wait. Is that the Guardians or you to that level? Or is it just not able to go at all? Oh, no, it's just not able to go at all. It's just a weird visual glitch, or I don't know what you'd really call it. But no, it can't actually go any higher. Wait, where does it say that? I thought it used to say it under here. But yeah, it's just a visual glitch thingy. It can't actually go that high. 200 is the max level you can ever get these. And by level 100, they basically got as most of their effects. They have the highest possible EXP bonus that you can get at that point. They also have the highest possible guild bonus that you can have at that point. The only thing that you gain from it... where's guild? That's not guild. I misclicked on it twice. But yeah, once you've reached level 100, you have the max 50% guild bonus and the max possible whatever its resource bonus is. Everything beyond level 100 on it is simply for the purpose of gaining additional mastery. It gains 1 mastery every level up to level 200. And then it completely maxes out on all of its effect. But everything from level 100 to 200 is simply just extra mastery, which has very, very minimal effect. The full 100 extra mastery that's giving me, I think, is only about 1% or 2% extra surge chance on all of these colors due to how high it already is and how it scales. Because it has a really high diminishing return on gaining additional masteries. And once you hit level 200, they never go any higher. It's impossible. That is their max level. Let's see. What do you think about making a team with only Dwarven Hunter and quickly losing for a +5 glory for faster gold farming? Let's see. Could you lose against something quick enough? I don't know if you'd be able to lose against anything quick enough. But that could be a strategy if you truly wanted to. I'm pretty sure you'd gain more just from very quickly winning 1 trophies, though, than you would from instantly killing. But if you're a newer player, that could probably work. You could just go to your ranked PvP, keep clicking on the 3 trophy, throw an unleveled level 1 or level 5 of whatever the event troop thingy is, and then just keep dying to it. You'll have like a billion lose rate, but you would gain 5 glory like every 15 seconds. So yeah, that could be one way of doing it. I personally wouldn't bother, but particularly in late game with how high stats are on our things and not theirs. But yeah, I guess if you haven't leveled it or anything, that could be a strategy you could use. I wouldn't really advise it, but I guess technically you could. Let's see. Your team has Kingdom Troop Spire linked to it. What does that mean? Oh. Is that a bonus? Teams end up getting bonuses based on troop typings that you put in it. So for example, if we put in 3 humans, let's just say, or all humans, we end up getting a bonus for doing this, for having unique humans on the team. So if we go over to bonuses, you can see the normal bonuses. It shows all your kingdom bonuses. It shows all your guild bonuses. But everything over here starts showing the additional bonuses based on team synergies. The ones that you can do are based on the troop types, on the kingdom type, which currently isn't really visible on the card. But let's say if you use like 3 Adana, you would get Adana bonus, or 4 Adana, or 4 Broken Spire, or anything like that. But yeah, whenever you use 2 or more from the same kingdom, or 3 or more of the same troop type, you will get a small extra stat bonus based on what they are. And every single kingdom and every troop type has a different stat bonus that you end up getting. This is generally not really worth using. In early game, there are some instances where this is okay to do, But it's pretty much dead content really bothering with this. I don't know if they're going to be reworking it with the whole kingdom changes that they're going to be doing in the future. But these stats are normally so irrelevant later in the game that you don't ever bother building into it for the most part. Because how little you're going to be getting extra is almost irrelevant. But yeah, you do gain some extra stats from different synergies. Actually, there's one team that goes particularly interestingly. It's not the best of things to really use, but for early on in the game, it's kind of funny. If you go into Guardians and use 3 Guardians, you actually get the highest possible bonus you can get in the game. So if we do something like, I forget what the proper order is for it. I believe it's Loyalty, Humility, Justice, Courage, and any +2 one of them. And basically, what you get from this is all of these bonuses. You end up getting 8 life, 2 magic, 1 attack, and 8 armor. So 8 life, 8 armor, 2 magic, and 1 attack on every single one of these troops. Of course, this late in the game, that is ridiculously trivial. But early on in the game, that's like doubling your stats almost, pretty much. So it's quite a bit more potent earlier on. When is the new kingdom coming? As currently planned, it will be released on January 19th. So not this Friday, but the following Friday. There is a chance that it could be put away for 1 or 2 more weeks afterwards. But as it currently stands, it should be released on January 19th. And it will be the Blight... I keep saying Blight. The Bright Forest. B-R-I-G-H-T. I keep calling it the Blight Forest. Because I keep mispronouncing Bright. I don't know why I cannot say Bright correctly. Let's see. Let's see. What do you think about making... Oh, never mind, I already read that. No, not this Friday. The new kingdom's coming out next Friday. Next week's Friday. So not this one, but the following week. You're using Sunbird, Double Firebomb, Hunter on Easy Casual, and using a single Firebomb in Ranked to tank your rating. Farmed about 4k glory this event. Very nice, yeah. Just going... Wait, oh. Wait, what did you say on the second part? Hunter on Easy Casual and using a single Firebomb in Ranked to tank your rating. Oh, I see. So you're lowering your rating a bunch so you can farm up glory with your thing. Interesting. I know some people have done that before. Once you go under level 500, or once you go under 500 rating, you start to get some ridiculously easy battles. Because obviously, every single normal person would be going up in their rating just by default, regardless of how bad they're doing. Because that's just kind of how the rating system is set up. But if you deliberately keep losing constantly, you can tank your rating so much that you start getting, like, single-digit levels. Like level 5s, level 20s, stuff like that. And then you can just farm up like crazy with glory. So yeah, I guess that's another strategy you could do. You could get a really high lose rate, but that would work. Let's see, there's something I was going to go do. Oh yeah, I need to go to dungeons. Hello, dungeons. Let's go into that. Let's wipe through these real quick with standard quick explore teams. Well, this isn't actually explore, but same difference. Works for everything, or everything that's a weaker battle anyways. Earlier on in the game, I don't think you can get away with this, but we can. With how high our stats are. So I just throw it in here. Normally, earlier on in the game, this team and similar teams to this can only work in challenges, questing, and explore. But we can also do it in dungeons, because why not? We have enough damage on them, or enough stats that it doesn't matter. Let's see. Oh, for Firebomb number 1. Yeah, Sunbird is so amazingly strong. It's basically a mythic. I say that because its final trait is unique to only it. There isn't a single other troop that has this trait at the moment. Even though it wasn't supposed to be a unique trait, and maybe something in the future will get it, at this current moment in time, it's basically like a legendary or a mythic trait, because it's the only thing in the game that currently has it. Normally, only legends and mythics get a single trait that no other troop has, but for whatever reason, Sunbird also has one. So, yeah, it's basically a legend/mythic as an ultra rare, which is pretty cool. And we'll throw that down. Oops, I probably should have taken that extra turn. I guess it's not that big a deal. He's down anyways. And there we go. Wait, the new kingdom is the 26th? Are you sure? Salty on her stream yesterday said the 19th. The spoiler thread says the 26th, but Salty said otherwise yesterday. But yeah, I did see on the spoiler thread that it says the 26th, but that's not what Salty said. Unless she said something else again. Yeah, I could have sworn she said the 19th though. Okay. Well, we'll go take the purple. Take the red. I think that's enough damage. Let's hope so. Let me take that skull. I have a feeling it's not, so we'll do that. And down it goes. Let's go claim our low reward. Get our resources. And there we go. Also, she mentioned they're adding a new game mode. Not this next patch, but into the future. So we'll have to see what that is. Definitely sometime this year. Really curious what they are. 2 legendaries, 3 rares, 1 common, ultra rare, and 1 epic troop. From the New Kingdom? Yes, there is 2 legend in the New Kingdom. Similar to how Glacial Peaks came out. Glacial Peaks came out with Queen Mab and her dragon Borealis. And the next kingdom is coming out with, I forget what she called the one. It's some kind of female character and the dragon thing that looks really cool and overpowered. No, I keep saying it's overpowered. It's probably not even that overpowered, but we'll have to see it in action before we can really tell. She said pickable items? What do you mean by pickable items? Pickable items? Let's see. They're so long to be hoarding keys. You've been wanting to spend them so badly. Yeah. Well, actually, we haven't been needing to hoard them for too long. We had 2 mythics in like 3 weeks. Well, in 2 weeks apart from each other, we had a mythic and then another mythic. So we've had plenty of things to throw them at, that's for sure. But as far as gold keys and glory keys, yeah, we haven't had as many things to throw them at. Even with me wasting several thousand of my gold keys, I still have over 10,000 of them. I do need to start saving up on my gold this week, next week, and up into the next kingdom. Because with my current amount of gold keys, I do not believe I have enough gold keys to get my firebomb and my thing to mythic. Because that's another thing that's going to be happening once we get the thing. And I'm pretty sure this will be happening for most people too, unless you did it already. But firebomb will be able to become mythic once the new kingdom comes out. Because we're going to get so many commons from trying to get the new kingdom common that firebomb will indirectly also be mythicked. Which will be really nice, because I believe he gets 3 more damage, if I'm not mistaken, by getting up to max level, which isn't that much. But when you're in something like Explore and Challenges, every single extra damage you do can be the difference between winning the battle like 10 seconds quicker or not winning the battle 10 seconds quicker. So 3 extra damage on 2 firebombs is quite a bit of additional damage, even though it doesn't really seem like much. Also, I'm actually really surprised how decent Fire Spirit is, too. It's like one of those things you would expect on most troops to be almost useless. But on Firebomb, due to how he is in nature and just trying to win quickly, it works out really nicely. Kind of cool. Oh yeah, Leviathan was extremely disappointing. I really hope they come back and revisit this thing and buff it. I was really hoping this thing would be viable. The new dragon coming in the next kingdom will be 1,000 times better than Leviathan, I can say that for sure. It will be able to fairy fire the entire enemy team. That is absolutely insane. I'm really curious if they're going to be adding something that can fairy fire on 4 times and 5 times matches as well. That would also be pretty strong. But anyways, yeah, this thing, Dispel All Enemies, that is decent if used on a ability that can extra turn like Azura. On something like this that doesn't, it's not particularly good. It deals a low amount of AoE damage. It's actually really below average, particularly for late game. Boosted by blue gems, even with the boost ratio, that isn't much better. That basically just brings it to an average amount. And then it knocks the first enemy to the back, which I was hoping would be pretty useful. I think the biggest issue it really has is no board control. If they made it like a behemoth and gave it like some kind of like gem destruction or something else on top of it, it'd be kind of nice. But with 0 board control, it's just too big of a waste compared to other options. Honestly, in most cases, I'd probably just use a behemoth instead of this guy. It's a lot tankier. The only time you'd ever really need to use this is if you happen to be up against a full AoE team and you just, for whatever reason, desperately need to submerge yourself. I also wish this submerged a random ally as well instead of just itself. That would make it quite a bit more useful, since you could submerge your whole team by getting spam extra turns. Because right now, if you just keep spamming the extra turn, it doesn't give him anything extra. Multiple submerges on a troop doesn't stack or anything. But if it was to give it to a random ally, that would actually buff it quite a bit, even though it wouldn't directly be on himself, but it would be quite a bit more convenient. I also wish they would have gave him Impervious and just given him another better trait, like Huge or something. Kind of make him like a behemoth, but with a dodge chance instead of a instead of the higher HP gain. But yeah, if they made it impervious on the second trait and gave it like a huge, that'd make it quite a bit more convenient. And made the final traits hit a random ally with Submerge and maybe buff its damage by, or maybe just a boost ratio. Make it like a 1-to-1 boost ratio or something. That would actually make him quite a bit better. Because that would make him the highest boost ratio dragon, if I'm not mistaken, as far as actual damage output. Most of their dragons don't really have a damaging boost ratio, other than Dragon Soul. I don't really count that, though, because his default is so below average. But, yeah, none of them really gain that huge of one. KrissTigger is a 2-to-1. I believe that's the current best at the moment, a 2-to-1 boost ratio. But none of them have 1-to-1, and none of them have anything that goes even higher than that. Even Shadow Dragon doesn't even have a 1-to-1, which is pretty bad. Of course, Dragon Soul has a 3, but I don't really count that because its default damage is only 8. Even with its full boost ratio, it's basically just an average AoE. And yeah, there's nothing else that has anything. So yeah. Kraken is way better than Leviathan. Oh yeah, for sure. Kraken is a billion times better than Leviathan, for sure. Let's see. Oh, let's go do one more battle. Go just crush them with the default team. This is still my absolute favorite team right now. The Farish Raw World Breaker combo is among one of my favorite combos right now. What do we do? I guess we throw the purple. I'm really looking forward to the new dragon legend for the next kingdom. Very curious how that will work with all the AoE teams. It should be quite interesting. It will definitely be interesting. The whole entire mechanic, even though it's technically in the game right now, will also be kind of interesting. The whole Fairy Fire thing. It's for any of you that don't know what it already does, it's 50% additional damage to do anything that is inflicted with it, or ability damage, that is. So if you hit it with a, let's say, a Dragon Soul that does, like right now, 17 AoE to the entire enemy team. Actually, that's a bad example. Let's say 20 AoE to the entire enemy team. That would then do 10 additional damage as 50%. So it would do 30 to all enemies instead of the standard 20, which is quite a bit more damage. That is for sure. And that works with everything cast related. So if you're basically throwing 2 AoEs at the enemy, you're basically getting 1 free AoE cast in it without even needing to do one. Hello, Gabriel. Welcome. And if anyone else still has any other questions or anything, feel free to leave it in chat, and we'll definitely make sure to go over. Oh, he revived. Luckily, one nice thing about a Farish Ra is we can just poke it. Oh gosh, he just revived. 2 revives. How many times will we have to kill him? Let's see, 2 down. How many more to go? Let's see. There we go, finally. 3rd time's the charm. Yeah, dragon teams, it is kind of funny. Pure dragon teams used to be used even before you got any kind of form of bonus for using a pure dragon team. Before there were any bonuses in the game, pure dragon was still the meta. Or maybe not the absolute best teams in the game, but they were still used. And ever since Dragon Soul and bonuses just in general were added to the game, it started getting used a lot more. Okay, let me throw Dragon Soul down. And see what we can do here. Do we take a red? Do we take a... Can we take a green into a red RNG? I don't think I'm willing to take the risk of how unlucky we're going to get. Though if a red drops in either of those 2 locations, we yield success. Unfortunately, neither of them happened. Luckily, he gave us a free red. So we'll throw that down. Hopefully get an extra turn here. That is not an extra turn. That is bad. Okay, well, let's get back to full mana. Get a Dragon Soul down. And hopefully get back from here. You've got to be kidding me. 1 mana short on the Farish Ra. Luckily, we got it off the Cascade there. And then we just throw this into almost win. He gets a Famine. But for whatever reason, he left the Skull, so we can just poke him. And now any poke will kill him. Any poke? Any poke? I guess we just go for a Dragon Soul. And that gives us the last souls we need for max souls. Also, I've been trying to use Farish Ra a lot more too, just so we get the extra souls. The last I heard them say, mid-March... Oh, cool, we got an Arcane Trait Stone. Pure blue, but still we got one. Mid-March, they will be expanding the Soul Forge approximately around that time. So it would be a good idea to have 1.3 million souls by that time. We are not even halfway there yet. We're not even at 650,000. But yeah, it would be a pretty good idea just in case to have a little over 1.3 million souls if you're a late game player who wants to collect everything in the game. It would be a good idea. Yeah, Dragon Hero class is awesome. Dragon Hero class and the Bard Hero class are the two strongest hero classes in the game. How did he speed up the animation? You go under settings, you go under graphics, and you click on this thing that says animation speed. There are a bunch of them. 1.5 is basically what it used to be in the past. You can also do 2 times, there's also 3 times, and I just keep it at the default of max speed because that makes everything go the quickest. But yeah, there are plenty of speed options there for whatever you want to change it to. Let's see. Gabriella, do I recognize you? Oh, it's Salty. Hey, Salty's here. Salty, hello, Salty. Welcome. Yes, I do know you. That would be one Salty. That would be one Salty. Also, hello, Verbo. Did you still consider Wolf Garrick a viable option? These days, probably not. There's plenty of better things out there. The only time you really bother using a Wolf Garrick is if you're trying to get a really quick Devourer on the enemy team. To get one really huge Skull Damager. More often than not, the option that is used in late game instead is a Mercy into a Great Maul. Just because it's a lot more consistent than trying to work with a Wolf Garrick. But yeah, I wouldn't really bother with Wolf Garrick much these days. Doesn't really have too much of a purpose. It will once they add more Wolf Garricks to the game, or more War Gears to the game. But with the current variety that exists, it doesn't have too many options. Nerf Mab? No, never nerf Mab. Buff Mab. Buff Mab all the way to instant kill the entire enemy team. There actually was one meta before Mana Shield ever came into the game where Queen Mab was the strongest troop in the game. She isn't anymore, though she is still probably the most annoying troop in the game. Not necessarily the strongest, but definitely pretty high up there on most annoying. Freeze in general is just the most annoying stats effect you can really have on you. It used to be Deathmark, but ever since they nerfed Deathmark to a 1-turn delay, it is Freeze once again. Well, we'll take our extra turn from there. If there's any other questions or one that I might have missed, feel free to leave it in chat. Let's see. And I think that was all of them. But yeah, if there are any more, just let me know, and we will go over them all. Oh, go take the purple, take the red. Go get ourselves a... Oh no, he's gonna core badge us! No! Okay, what's our backup plan? Well, we don't really have a backup plan because we don't have all of our mana generations right up front. Luckily, we got lucky there, and we can just throw this down. Come on, another extra turn. You got this. Okay, good. We got our other mana generator. So that hitting us doesn't really do much, and now we can go Farish Ra, hopefully. There we go, perfect. Oh, he extra turned as well, though I don't have anything to target at. So, oh wait, yeah, I do. Do we kill this? Yes, I think we do, just in case. There's already so many purples, I don't want to give him even more, and give him a double Kraken. That would not be good. And now we just need one more World Breaker, and then that's match, and down it goes. And there we go. World Breaker just does so much damage when you throw it with the hero class. It's really nice. It's also, you can get lucky and keep getting magic buffs with it too. I normally don't pay attention to whatever buff he gets, but it can be pretty useful. Oh, if we had a Mercy right now. Every single time I see yellow to purple alignment, I'm like, we could have had a Mercy. Though, more often than not, Mercy does get a pretty bad starting board. But when she does get a good starting board, it's absolutely amazing. Oh, hello, the enemy team has Mercy. I should have probably cleared out some of it. Though I'm pretty sure with how much the board had on it, I wouldn't have been able to get it all out the way. But he just wastes that. That gives us a bunch of World Breaker. We'll move that. Anything else we can move around? I don't have a drop, I don't think, but we can move that one down. And I could try for a Sky Skull. Is it worth risking it for one single skull? I think we'll try it. Ah, I was one off. Oh, but we got that over there, so I guess that works. We'll throw the Dragon Soul down, get a World Breaker, and there's the win. And there we go. Any extra turns? Don't think so. 34 damage. And that's pretty much it. Dragon Soul into whatever, and that's match. Or I should say into World Breaker. That's the only thing that's actually going to kill them all. We just need 3 more mana. And I guess we'll give it Dragon Soul on it. Do we have Farish Ra alignment? No, we do not. So let's go for another Dragon Soul, get us to max souls, and then just poke it. Poke it with 34 full AoE. And down it goes. Let's see. You were sad you couldn't show Fairy Fire yesterday? We still technically have Fairy Fire in the game. It exists mainly on, what's her name? Dragonette, if we were to go into a random battle and just put it onto like Warlord 4 difficulty, like if we go over here and go into challenges, first challenge, go get ourselves double or triple Dragonette, we can go get Fairy Fires. It still exists in the game right now. It's just there's no realistic troop to place it other than maybe a Dragonette. Actually, you know what? Let me do Green Seer Giant Spider combo. Oops, if it helped if I could type. Typing helps. Green Seer, Green Seer, Green... Come on. Here, I'm just about to type in Seer. I'll bring up like 2 of them, or 1. Green Seer, Giant Spider, the Green Seer up front, put the banner to Frozen, and we'll be good to go. Glacial Peaks, alphabetical order, and I still... Oh, by the way, Salty, please, Salty, one thing you guys need to do. Can you change the order of this? And make the kingdom itself the more bolder, bigger color thing. Make the kingdom larger and make the thing that says what the banner is called smaller. It's in alphabetical order based on the kingdom, but the kingdom is the smaller one on it, on the bottom. That always throws me off like crazy. I don't know how many other people also have a problem with that, but I'm always looking at the one that is bolder and bigger to try to figure out what it is, but it's based alphabetically on the bottom one. It just seems kind of counterproductive that the one that's easier to see is the one that's not in alphabetical order. Just doesn't make sense. Anyways, Frozen Banner, where were we? Let's go try getting Fairy Fires, because why not? And let me put it on Warlord 4 just so we can not accidentally kill them. That would not be good. But yeah, Fairy Fire is in the game, it's just not realistically in the game, because all of the troops that have it automatically are in the next kingdom, or at least a good majority of them. Well, I need to not kill it. Can we get mana in any way? Well, we'll take the yellow. It taking skulls isn't that big a deal. It's only 18 damage. So we'll take that one. Keep getting anything we can do that takes mana. I love how we have just a horrifically bad board right now. Unable to do almost anything. Well, we're gonna move that over. Even once we get it up, we're not gonna have anywheres to cast whatsoever. There's too much brown. Okay, there. We hopefully can get a Giant Spider. Maybe on brown. Nope, I don't want it on blue. Everything that's currently keepable is not that good, but we will get it on brown just because it's so much. Okay, let's see if we can get Fairy Fire, because why not? Take the skull. Which one is the highest durability? I guess we throw it all the way on last slot. Come on, Fairy Fire. Let's see it. Did we get it? Web, disease, frozen disease, web, frozen, no. Can we get it? Let's throw it on this one. I think we just diseased it again. Entangled disease, and that's it. Okay, let's go try getting a Green Seer on the board. Can we get you anywhere? Oh, could I have gotten it on red? I think I could have, and now I just got rid of it. Fail. I will get Fairy Fire. No, I don't think that has it. Death Mark, Poison, Freeze, Fairy Fire. There we go. A troop afflicted with Fairy Fire will take 50%. Come back. We'll take 50%. We'll take 50% extra damage from damaging spells. Unfortunately, I can't really show that because we kill it regardless with our next ability. But yes, it does 50% more damage, and that's basically what Fairy Fire is. I'm really looking forward to the next legend because it gets to do it to all enemies off its ability. It's going to be pretty interesting. Oh, did he just cleanse his Fairy Fire? Yes, he did. Fail. Well, anyways. That's Fairy Fire. Can't realistically use it on anything at the moment, but it'll be coming in on a lot of stuff next kingdom. Get Salty to confirm when next kingdom comes out. Oh yeah, Salty! When does next kingdom come out? Oh, no confirming. Didn't you say 19th on yesterday's stream, though? Can you confirm that you said the 19th on yesterday's stream? Because we were arguing on if it's the 19th or the 26th. Because the spoiler thread says the 26th, but you said yesterday that's the 19th. Or I think you did, unless I heard wrong. Maybe. Was that maybe to what I said? You said roughly. Aww. Never mind. No kingdom 19th. Aww. That's unfortunate. Oh well. As long as it's before the end of the month. We'll go move that. Well, hopefully it's before the end of the month. We'll go take the red over. Take the purple. Take the red. Oh yeah, of course save the keys. Save all the keys for the new kingdom. particularly the event keys for when the event switches over into the new kingdom. That's the main one you should be saving. Let's see. Can we even do anything? Not really. We'll just throw that down. Get a nice fair Shra in if we can to actually get rid of one of these annoying ones. Actually, you know what? I think we could just Word Breaker kill if he would stop taking turns. Yes, that is what we do. So we'll go for that. Clear out almost everything. And we hit it with so many skulls. Unfortunately, we're entangled right now. But now we just Dragon Soul, get max souls, and there we go. Yes, always save the keys. Yeah, I know. More time to save keys. That is the only good thing about delays in content. The longer it gets delayed, the more time we have to actually accumulate resources to get to get whatever the new content is. So it's a lot easier to obtain. So delays aren't always a bad thing. We'll move that over. Go and Dragon Soul. Oh, I think he's gonna Scion us. Well, there goes Spirit Fox. He did not get an extra turn, though I did not have enough to kill him off a skull. I could try double skulling. I don't think we have a spot we can do that in, though, so I'm just going to go for that. And that doesn't leave us with much option. Oh, excuse me. Where did that come from? Okay. Well, I think I have to skull at this point, so we'll take that. He'll take one. And now we have a way of killing him. Unfortunately, he has Famine, but we didn't really take any mana, so we should be good. Hey, we got a double skull. Yeah, that happened to me the other day. AI took a skull into his skull into his skull. There we got a double skull, so I guess that's our revenge from earlier. We'll go take the brown. Easy. Oh, very lucky sky yellow. Was not expecting it. What else do we need? Red, purples, where are you? Anywhere he's... Okay, we'll just take the green, I guess. And if there's Rag, see if we can take the brown surge. He's just gonna Spirit Fox kill it, though. I need to take mana on something that's not that. Oh, wait, maybe he'll go for the Word Breaker instead. Let's hope. We'll take that. Get a skull. Hey, he does. Perfect. So we'll throw that down. He'll kill it now, finally. Well then. I need Purple Surge. Do we take the skull? He gets yellow out of it. That would not be a good idea. We'll move that over. He'll just take a poke. And I want that red, but he gets purple. I mean, he gets brown out of it. I guess I'd take a blue surge. Or brown. You know what? I'll just take the brown. Hope we get the red. And fair Shra something. Oh, it gives him a 5 times purple, though. Also, because we don't have another Dragon Soul, that's not enough damage. So, here, have some purples, I guess. And now Dragon Soul dies. Oh, wait. What? Good job, AI. That was a weird move. I guess it went for the one with higher mana. But still. Move that over. Go to Fair Shra. Oh, no! Why? We were just about to Fair Shra him, too. We had the alignment there and everything. Well, that's not good. Do we even bother with the skull? Yes, because it dies if I don't. Well, we need to outmana him now. I don't think we can outmana a Fair Shra, though that would be nice if we could. Yeah, he's already ahead, and we're blocked more than he is. Because there's only 2 colors we can take. He has 3 that he can take. Well, now we can take them all. A little late, though. Okay, I gotta take a purple and hope we get the brown extra turn. It is not getting the brown extra turn. Now our only chance is... I guess skull into skull, or... Yeah, I think we're fine. He's not gonna have enough damage to kill us. So now it's the rush of who gets full mana first, or if we can get a skull right now. I would need to skull him this turn in order to kill him. I don't believe we have a single option to do that with. No. Unless we double skull on either side, which is very unlikely. Nope. And now he has enough durability that he won't die. Also Spirit Fox. Luckily that will deny out himself slightly. How do I do this? I can't give him a skull or else he wins. I guess we try for the brown off the side. We also have a purple chance. Oh, we got the purple. Oh, he gets a skull chance, but he didn't go for it, luckily. I need to take this in a way that he has no chance of taking a skull. Unfortunately, I believe every way gives him a chance to take a skull. What if we do green and then... I think there's one way we're safe. Green left into skull. Nope, because another skull came in. No! Destroyed into mana drain. Oh well. I can't end on a lose. Let's go fight another mana drain team and hopefully not get trolled this time. Oh yeah, Hot Dude's coming in next kingdom. Wait, which one's the art for Hot Dude? Let me go double check. I actually forget which one is Hot Dude. Let me go see. Let me go get the image for Hot Dude. Let's see. I actually forget which one is Hot Dude. Oh, I think this one's Hot Dude. Let's see. Is it the one with the dove, or was it one of the different ones? I forget if it was the dove. Though that one does look pretty nice. Yeah, I think that's Hot Dude. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Hot Dude. Oh, that's cool that he has a dove instead of Queen Mab, who has the raven thingy. That's cute. But yeah, that would be Hot Dude. Pretty sure that's Hot Dude. Pretty sure. He looks like the only human-like thing in there. Let me see. Let me go bring up the image. Save image as... save it to desktop. And... Actually, I might as well save... well, save it to desktop. It'll be easier to put in this thing. Save it there. Put it in the images. Browse for images. Find where I just put it. It's already buried in everything that's on my desktop. That didn't take long. Where to go, where to go, where to go? Problem is, I forgot what I saved it as, so I don't know where it is in alphabetical order. And I have like 100 things on my desktop. There he is. Oh, it's under T because it starts with troop. And that should be him. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, that's him. Let's go make him smaller and put him in the corner. Oh, I don't have a way of reflecting with this program, I don't think. Let me see. Is there a way to reflect? Oh yeah, I need to go under filter. I'll go put him on to the right side. Filter, 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 filter. There should be a reflect. Render, color key, image, mask blend, color correction, scroll, sharpen, render, delay. It's all modifications. Scaling, aspect ratio. It might be under that. Scaling, aspect ratio. No, none of it's under that. Never mind. Remove. Yeah, I don't think there's any way to reflect it. Oh well, we'll just put him over to here then. Make him smaller. Oh, never mind. That's how you reflect it. Okay, it looks like you can just move it and then it does that. And we'll go put him over there. I don't want him blocking anything important. There we go. We don't need to know the last troop's attack. There we go. There he is. Okay. Anyways. Let's see. We'll go take the purple. Take the other purple. Get it on Surge. Get the Dragon Soul. He looks like Link from Zelda. Oh, that definitely needs to be his flavor text. The Haya thing. However you would spell that. Let's see. I think I take the Skull because Scion. Oh, do I take the extra turn yellow? I don't know if it's worth it. Wait, do we get extra turn red too? Yes, we do. Okay, I'm not going for the Skull. Because we can just Dragon Soul kill it. Or we should be able to. Oh, never mind. We can just World Breaker kill it. That's even better. And do we have Fairish Ra? No, we do not. Or we do, but we don't have alignment on it. So we'll just throw that down. And what do we throw? I guess we just go for another explosion. And then World Breaker kill, assuming he doesn't randomly famine us again. And never mind, it's not enough damage, but should be able to poke him with something. There we go. Way more than enough. Well, see you, Salty. Actually, I'm probably going to be heading out myself. It is starting to get a little bit later, and I believe I've answered everyone's questions before. Oh, so what are you looking for troop-wise in Bright Forest? What am I looking forward to? Probably the new legend the most, the new dragon legend, as far as actual usability. But we'll be messing around with all of it and seeing what's viable and not. But I'm pretty sure out of everything, the new legends, the new dragon legend will be my favorite to use, particularly with like World Breaker and stuff like that. It should be very, very ridiculously potent with that combination. If I'm not mistaken, it has a convert to green too, and if that is the case, I believe it does a blue to green, if I'm not mistaken, as of currently. And World Breaker uses green, so it would go straight into him. Well, not straight into him. It would go back into itself and then into it, unless you put it behind it. Which we could do. It does have a enchant off of red, So you can enchant it. We could put it behind our World Breaker in the last slot, enchant it, cast it once. It does the green convert into the World Breaker. Then we cast World Breaker for 50% extra damage against everything. And that stacks for as many casts as we do it. So that's a lot of damage. We basically get 3 World Breaker casts for casting them twice, which is quite a lot. Anyways, let me go double check that. Let me go see. Oops. Oh wait, never mind. I just had it over here. What does it do again? Deal magic plus 5 damage to a random enemy. Transforms all blue gems to green. Yes, that's exactly what it does. So perfect. And it also has a enchant off of, or spark, enchant when matching red gem. So you take a red pair and it enchants itself just like how a KrissTigger would. Also, it's only 15 mana cost, which is 1 cheaper than a KrissTigger, which is nice. Though, for the most part, it's going to take the same exact amount of time every time to actually get it up. But that 1 mana cost would be helpful sometimes to get it just a little bit earlier, maybe off an explosion or something. But anyways, guys, I'm going to be heading off for tonight. We will be back tomorrow, as we do every night, to go over the Guild Wars, dungeons, everything like that, 1 hour prior to now tomorrow. Actually, at this point, more like an hour and a half. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every day. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. We will be back. This Friday, we don't have any new content to go over, but we will still be doing the Friday and Saturday morning streams as well, with a bunch of redeem codes. We'll mainly just be messing around with a bunch of stuff and just kind of chilling, talking. We haven't really gotten to talk that much since been away for so long. But yeah, anyways, guys, hope you all have a wonderful week. I'll see you all later, and goodbye, everyone.